Hey guys, welcome back to Woodland Frenchies. Hopefully you're having another great day. I know I am, hanging out with these beautiful Frenchies. And we actually did some photos today with them, and I thought those photos turned out just amazing. So I just wanted to share with you what all goes into taking a photo of a French bulldog puppy and kind of things that we look for and maybe how we do things here at Woodland Frenchies. All right, so we're here at one of our guardian homes here, and they have just a beautiful litter, beautiful property. And yeah, so what do I look for? You know, I come here, what do I look for when I'm gonna take a picture of a puppy? I mean, I don't really have we don't do a setup. We like to do more of a nice, natural, outdoor, obviously if the weather is nice, type of photo. Now when it's cold outside, you know, we do have our photos that we do with the Woodland sign in the background. You guys can see how those look, which are great. But we're doing today, it's more of an outdoor style of photo that you're gonna learn how to do. And so yeah, what do I look for? You know, here we're at a home. Obviously there's laundry hanging. You know, the first thing I look for is the background. Like what today like pops? So for me, it's the fall. So I know that the leaves are popping right now. I wanna for sure have a photo that's gonna really highlight these puppies and show the fall leaves and have a beautiful, amazing background. And you know, the leaves right now are orange and yellow, so they're gonna fit perfect with the colors that we have. Now, if we had, you know, a blue puppy, I want the colors to definitely highlight the puppies. I don't want too much, you know, contrast or whatever when looking at that. So I looked at a couple things here. Obviously right behind me, there's some beautiful trees, and we have this pedestal here. I mean, I didn't know at all today I was gonna take photos on this pedestal, but I mean, this is just gonna be perfect if we can set a puppy on this pedestal, on this column, and kind of go ahead and see how, you know, kind of what it looks like. So it's just coming, finding the spot, doing a nice platform. Normally we do it up higher just because it is easier to kind of work with the puppies to get their attention and so forth. The Krista, our camera photographer, videographer, she obviously has a really good camera that we use. We don't use an iPhone. We don't do portrait mode. It's just a really good high-end camera that we're using for that. So definitely we want a good quality camera. But let's go ahead and try to get the shot. Let's use, I'm gonna use Skittles. Skittles is just this beautiful, nice cream tan color that's gonna really pop with the background. So let's see if we can't get a good photo of him. So yeah, like putting a puppy up on a high spot can definitely sometimes be a challenge, especially if they're not used to it. But these are really well socialized pups, and a lot of times they do really good. So normally I'll just main thing I want is the camera person to be ready before I put them on the high spot. Because sometimes, you know, they might pose right away, and that might be your only time to really grab it. So I make sure Chris is ready, and whether it's a sitting position, which is mostly what Frenchies do, or a stacking position, which is great, we'll go ahead. So he's looking at me. So right there, whether it's Krista, the photographer, making the noise, because you definitely need two people. So my biggest thing here is obviously I don't want the puppy to fall off. So I'm gonna make sure he's safe, number one. If I see he's comfortable and doing really well, then I'll let Krista kind of do her thing. You know, sometimes puppies don't behave and do just as amazing as this one here did. Sometimes they're gonna need a little bit more action. But Krista was able to just do a nice little enough sound, a little enough attention while I sat it on the pedestal to get the pose that we were looking for there. Like I said, some puppies will not do that for you, and it's more difficult. Like this one here, it wants to get down, it's not really worried about the camera. Krista might not get the attention that we're getting. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll use my hat. I'll try to get in the spot. See, right there. Just quick little, you know, sorry about my hair, but just quick little toss of my hat, get the attention of the puppy. And it is definitely a teamwork with the person handling the puppy and the person that is taking the photo. They need to be ready. The camera person needs to be ready to snap that photo as soon as it's in position. And you have to work together for sure. So it's definitely a team thing. I don't recommend doing it by yourself. unless you want to really take your time and have the puppy play out and, you know, and just kind of sit down and let them do their thing, you obviously can get great photos that way. But for us, we have a team effort, and we like to work together as a team. But if you have more time maybe on your hands to do photos, you can definitely just kind of have them play and be more that type of style, which is totally fine. I'm just sharing our style, how we do it. There's obviously other ways of doing so. But a big thing also for the outdoors, I mean, it is the most perfect day. Chris, to shine up to that sun. There's a little bit cloud cover. It's not too bright, so it's just absolutely perfect. You want to try to, as best as possible, be the sun's that way, so you want to be, you know, facing the sun. You don't want to be in the sun because then you'll get shadows and stuff that you do not like in a photo. But this overcast day like this, you can pretty much find a spot anywhere. It don't matter the direction, and as long as it's a good spot, you're gonna do perfect. But yeah, I definitely highly recommend using a camera instead of a phone. You want beautiful, clean, crisp photos. We do put our watermarks on the photos as well, so that's important to put your logos and kind of have them wash away like that. But yeah, that's the main thing when doing photos, I feel, for an outdoor setting. It can get pretty crazy. Sometimes you'll get some puppies that just really are not all about it, so I'll be doing crazy, like stomping, like just making crazy noises. I don't want to do that in the camera. You can maybe see it in one of our shorts we did. I was kind of acting crazy. Got a decent amount of views where you want to get the puppy's attention. You just got to be loud and kind of get their ears to perk. You obviously want the ears to perk for a Frenchie. So yeah, that's how we do it, guys. Nothing crazy, nothing simple, or yeah, nothing too simple, but definitely takes teamwork. And hopefully, you know, you'll enjoy our pictures and enjoy our puppies. Thanks and have a great day.